Hey, folks, friends, neighbors, people out there in TV land. I got a story I need to share with y'all. And this is an incredible story. And it just seems to amaze me when I'm out on the road, the people I run into out here that has been using GrowMasters, but yet they never picked the phone up to call me about it, or they've never put it online. It's like they want to keep it a secret. They don't want no one else knowing what they're using. But anyway, I was at this guy's workplace. I'm not going to mention the workplace. It was in Cabot, Arkansas. I will tell you that. And I went in there to sell them some blinds. I'm now a sales rep for Rhino Blind Products, and I was in there to sell them some blinds to make them a dealer. Well, the boss was gone, and one of the employees come over there, and he seen the word GrowMasters on my shirt, and I knew they had stocked the product before in there, and it was all gone, and I was going to see if they wanted to restock it. So I got to talking with him, and this guy, you should have seen the excitement on his face. I said, "Are y'all going to stock the GrowMasters? Look like you're out." He said, "No." He says, "I bought it all." I said, "You did?" He said, "Oh, yeah." He said, "Man, this stuff is amazing." He said, "I went down and I bought out Wood's Feed Store. They don't never have enough. I'm glad you came by." He said, "How much do you have on your trailer?" Now, remember, I went in there to sell them some blinds, not the GrowMasters, but, I was going to see if they wanted to restock later. But he was not interested in blinds. He says, "You don't understand." He started pulling out photos of monster bucks. And I'm like, wow. These were like 14 pointers, 15 pointers. He said, "I got like 40 deer on these mineral sites." And he said, "I've tried everything." And he said, "Your product is awesome." He said, "I got fawns that weigh 15 to 20 more pounds than I've ever seen before." He said, "My deer have gained 50 pounds. He said, "I know they've gained 40, 50 inches in mass and rack size." And he said, I had like 40 deer on these mineral sites." He kept showing me picture after picture. This guy would not shut up. I couldn't even talk. I tried to talk with him. He just kept on and on. But anyway, he said 20 of them were bucks. He says, "I'm drawing in bucks from everywhere." Anyway, he said, "I want to buy all that mineral on your truck." And he said, "Our sales have been slow here at the shop." He said, "I don't have a lot of money." I said, "Well, it's going to take some money to buy the whole trailer load." Anyway, he whips out $300. He said, "That's all the money I got right now." And he said, "How much can I buy for $300? Well, it bought him 8 5-gallon buckets, which would have came to $304. Anyway, this guy was willing to give me his last $300 for 8 buckets of GrowMasters. So I know the product works, and I tried to get this guy to advertise for me, but he don't want no one else knowing what he's using. I don't know. I guess maybe he's going to try to grow the state record. I just don't know. But more power to him. He says, "I'm coming back for a pallet too." He says, "I'm going to feed this stuff all year." He said, "I only fed it like 6 months last year." And he said, "My deer have gotten way bigger." He said, and he whipped out photo after photo of these giant bucks he's been killing. I'm telling you, they had like 24-inch spreads. They were really big for Arkansas deer. I mean, massive. They look like northern deer. So anyway, he's been using it. He's a believer of the product, and I'm like, man, I should have had my phone out where I could video this guy talk. So the next time I meet with him, I'm going to try to video him. I don't think he wants me to video him, but I'm going to try to video this guy as he's talking. And I'm going to try my best to get some of his photos and share them with you guys here on Facebook. And, hey, it's great to hear stories like that. people don't realize just how effective deworming your deer is organically and giving them the minerals and vitamins. And I tried to explain that, deer really don't like minerals, but through the GrowMasters, it's got a scent and a flavor in it, and it camouflages the mineral taste. So, and it's also a feed product, so they'll consume it year round, and they will really put on antler growth. And I mean, it surprised me everywhere I go. People are bragging on the GrowMasters, and they're telling me their deer actually eats less. It actually saves them money on their feed bill. So, I told them, I said, once your deer's dewormed, sure, they're going to eat less and they're going to get bigger. But GrowMasters has an organic dewormer in it. If you're not familiar with it, you can see a lot of my videos on YouTube, and please hit the subscribe button. We have a video or two on our GrowMaster site on Facebook. If you're interested in the product too, just hit me up. My number is 501-283-2882, 501-283-2882. And I just delivered a pallet down in Louisiana. A guy heard about it at the Big Buck Classic in Little Rock, and he wanted to try a pallet. I came down, he's got 1,500 acres, and he said, if this stuff works like you say it does, he says, I'm going to need about 6 pallets on 1,500 acres. And I said, I'm going to tell you this. If your deer don't get any bigger than they are, and he showed me his photos on the wall, I said, I'll give you your money back. I said, that's how confident I'm in it. I'm going to give anybody a guarantee. If you use GrowMasters year-round and your deer's not bigger and better than you, I ain't talking about just a little bit. I ain't talking about an inch or two. I'm talking about your deer. If they are not bigger and better and more mass, I will give you your money back. I promise you that. But you're going to have to use it year-round. I'm not going to give you your money back if you just put out 1 bucket or 2 buckets. No, you're going to have to use it year-round. And if you use it year-round, you're going to see amazing results. So just look me up. My number is 501-283-2882. I can ship pallets anywhere in the U.S. And if you buy it in bulk, like in a bag, I can get you a better deal. It's like $1,400 for a pallet in the bags, and plus your shipping. The shipping can run anywhere from $160 on up, depending on where you live. A pallet weighs 2,000 pounds. If you want it in the bucket, I can get it in a 5-gallon bucket. Now remember, these pallets weigh 2,000 pounds. I can get you that for $1,700 plus shipping. So if you want it in the bucket, $1,700. If you want it in the bags, it's $1,400 plus your shipping. So look me up, give me a call, text me, whatever. 501-283-2882, 501-283-2882. And you guys out there that's got all these photos of big bucks that GrowMasters has grown for you, well, the secret's out of the bucket. You might as well just share your photos so you can help me out a little bit. Help yourself out a little bit. And if you've got a bunch of photos you want to share, I would be glad to reward you for helping. I may not be able to do nothing but maybe give you some extra mineral or a pair of binoculars or whatever. I'll do my best to reward you if you will help us out a little bit and share these photos of your deer and how big they have grown. So talk to you later. 501-283-2882, 501-283-2882. I think this was a very exciting story from a very exciting customer. Talk to you later.